Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. It is Good Friday. I just finished watching Ricky Stenicki and I thought to myself, let's just watch Roadhouse, because it recommended it to me. I got some time before I go and watch Godzilla tonight. So I thought, hey, let's record a couple episodes. Welcome back to Movie Monday. We're watching another Amazon original and it is a brand new movie. It is the new remake for Roadhouse starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. Yeah, I watched the original one literally like last month. Like, first time watching it, did an episode on that. I had a good time. I thought it was a good film, and now I'm very intrigued to see how the remake is done. Is it going to be exactly the same? Is there going to be some differences aside from cast members? Let's see. I hope it's good, and I hope it's like a nice fresh twist rather than an exact repeat. But judging from the first scene, it doesn't seem like a complete repeat, but we shall see. Either way, regardless of how it's played out, hopefully it's just a good film that I can enjoy. So yeah, I'll tell you my thoughts on the film partly as it goes along, but also at the end of it. So yeah, I will enjoy this hopefully. So Daniela Melchior's in this, which is good. Post Malone is in the opening scene. I'm just like, wait, that's Post Malone. It took me a little while because I'm just like, that's just a random thug who's just tattooed up. Then I'm just like, wait, that is like Post Malone. It is Post Malone. Anyway, yeah, it is certainly different from the original Roadhouse. It's definitely not play for play. It's not exactly the same. So I definitely like that. It's got a different vibe to it too. You wouldn't think it was a remake just based on it so far, apart from the bar being called the Roadhouse. But yeah, the first fight he gets into, like a gang, just the way it plays out, it's really comedic, and I'm just like, yeah, this is a little bit bizarre, but yeah, so far so good. I am only 22 minutes in. There are some good nods to the original though, like the "you can do it" scene. I like how they did it in this one. That was cool. It was like watching the exact same scene but like a refreshed version. So like, even though they're doing it a bit differently, there are scenes that are also reenactments, and it just like, you could tell they're doing Roadhouse, but they're also keeping it different enough to keep it fresh. So I'm impressed so far. It's become a running gag about the hospital being 25 minutes away in the movie. I like how that's how that's done. I'm also a big fan of the croc that cameos in this. Yeah, fantastic crocodile. I'm surprised they made it a crocodile, considering most of those animals in America are alligators. They do have crocodiles, but there's less of them than alligators in America, so I'm just curious that they chose the crocodile. I'm just saying, like, American waters, I'd expect an alligator. Is what I'm saying, but either way they'll kill you. So Conor McGregor's character's introduction was quite something. Why was he naked? It seems like the way he's acting, the way he's like portraying his character, reminds me a little bit. It's the body language mainly. But Al Capone from Boardwalk Empire. That's the vibe I'm getting. This crazy gangster who's clearly off his head. Stephen Graham was obviously a much better performance. I've only just seen Conor anyway, but still, that's the vibe I'm getting. It's the walk, I think. It's the walk. And the film is over. It's recommending me something called Fast Charlie, which I'm not going to watch, but that's interesting. Anyway, yeah, that was a really good film. I really enjoyed that. I really liked the choreography, especially in the first fight. The very first, not first fight, sorry. The first fight with Conor McGregor, when he first turns up at the Roadhouse, and when he fights Dalton. The one at night, obviously, when there's a big brawl and everything. When they start fighting one-on-one, there's really good camera angles. At one point you get like a first-person mode, and like it's really seamless transition from the main camera angle to the first-person camera angle. It's just like they did it so instantly. The way they filmed it, where it was choreographed, it was really well done. Like, it was really well put together, and I just really liked the first person, even if it was like 30 seconds, but it just looked so cool and just fits so well. I'm just like, wow, this is awesome. Yeah, just general good fight scenes, and the finale was pretty crazy as well in general. Didn't see much of the croc. To be, I kind of wanted to see more of the croc because there was a croc nearby. But obviously it's not about the damn crocodile in the lake. But still, I really enjoyed it, and a very interesting finale. Definitely was very different to the original Roadhouse. Yes, there are some nods, there are some similarities, there are some scenes that are like done the same, but for the most part it works a little bit differently. It's how the scenes are done, and it's a little bit creative. Like, they've made a remake without making it seem like the same thing. Like, yeah, the main plot points, there's a lot of plot points that are the same, a lot of characters that play similar roles, there are scenes that are identical, but they keep it fresh enough. Like, there's enough differences to make it its own thing. I feel like this movie could have made it without the name. I feel like the name was more to push it as a bigger film. But yeah, it was really good, and Conor McGregor's character was pretty crazy. There's an after credit scene which makes you think, is there another movie coming? Is there like a sequel to this? Because the after credit scene suggests there might be, or maybe it's just done for comedy. There's a lot of scenes that are done for comedy, even for like serious moments. There's a lot of serious moments in this, but there's some good comedy as well, even like mid-serious fight scene, especially at the end. But yeah, I like it, like the tone of it. I felt it was done pretty damn well, and yeah, casting in general was great. So yeah, they did a good job. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. I think it was really a damn good movie. Amazon Prime Video, they did Ricky's to Nicky and this, both are very good, solid movies. That's a good start to the year for them, at least from my opinion anyway. But I feel like a lot of people like this one. I haven't checked reviews, to be honest, but I've seen some Twitter thoughts on X, I should say X, and people seem to like it on there. So yeah, I've had a good time, very impressed, and I'm glad it's not like, you know, an exact play-by-play remake. I'm glad they actually like did something more creative with it and put their own twist on it, and I think it just really worked massively. So yeah, well done to everybody that's part of this movie. I'm saying as if I'm just some big important person. I'm just a random guy in a flat reviewing this, but still, I really enjoyed that, and looking forward to seeing what's next for Amazon Prime, what's next for Jake Gyllenhaal, and what's next for maybe a sequel. I don't know. I'm thinking it might be a sequel, but I feel like they should leave it as it is because I feel like it works. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're